Yo, what the fuck is up? Here we go, fucking GT300s at Autumn Ring Mini. Fucking last race, fucking Amp Irish just raping the field. So, here we go, fucking Autumn Ring Mini, and already we got trouble off the bat. As Mike 88 and Great God fucking spinning off the line. Fucking King Best, the leader here. And this track is a lot smaller than the GT500 track, so expect some fucking mess up, some run-ins, some shit going on, as Mike Canty's having trouble now too, over there in the corner. But right now, someone who's not having trouble, shockingly, who's been having bad luck in just the wrong place at the wrong time. Speaking of that, there goes fucking Dragon. But King Best is the leader right now. Dragon just lost it coming out of the turn. We'll see what happened, don't worry. As King Best just cruising for once, not having any bad luck. Ryan Mead in second, Amp Irish, who's just been on the fucking hottest streaks of all hot streaks. And third, Kevin Conway in fourth, and Shag in fifth. As fucking points are getting really close in the series. It's down to like 1 point over first and second, and like 3 points from first to third. So the top three drivers, Panos, Mycanti, and Dragon, are like fucking skull fucking each other for the lead in the points. And right now, all three of those drivers are having some pretty bad luck. Besides Panos, running in sixth. Probably go on board with Mike 88? Nope, probably not. The fuck up cam didn't want to do it. But Great God had nowhere to go once 88 came down, and that pretty much sealed their fate. And then the thing with Canty was he smacked the wall. Speaking about Mike 88 having some more trouble, as someone just did not want to drive today. As someone who does is King Best in first, Ryan Mead in second, Amp Irish in third, Panos in fourth, Kevin Conway in fifth, as fucking Gleason's in eighth, and we got fucking Dragon and Mike Canty trying to battle back. As both those drivers had some really shitty luck so far, and on lap 6, King Best has almost lapped out Mike 88, but he's under heavy pressure from Ryan Mead. As King's just trying to find something to turn around the season here. A win, a top 5, a top 3, anything. As Amp Irish has found something no one has found. Nice little hot streak coming in, so he must be feeling pretty happy. As fucking King's just still leading this race, so we'll lead another lap. Keep it going, hopefully, and that car right ahead of him is Mike 88. Which is a shame, 7 laps in the race, and he's already going a lap down. He's been struggling a lot lately. So it's this point in the season where people are going to start coming out of nowhere, and people are going to have like shit luck. So as you see, someone has fallen out of the race already. That would be Dragon, which that would hurt him in the points big time. So as Dragon blows up on lap 7, don't really know how, don't really know why, but he cannot be happy about that. And right now, 88 cannot be happy about his car, as it's just handling awful. And that's just by looking at his lap times and seeing how it's driving. But the cars that are handling the best right now, it's got to be King Best and Ryan Mead, as they're 1 and 2. King not letting up, trying to lead every lap, hopefully. Trying to. And right now, King's not having any bad luck, so hopefully this won't jinx him, and he'll maybe get a top 5, top 3 hopefully, and turn the season around. As Amp Irish in here in third, trying to catch up Panos in fourth, and Shag coming out of nowhere in fifth right now, with Kevin Conway right behind him. Team Dynasty trying to make a run. Great God in eighth. Ninth is Gleason, and right behind him is Canty, until Canty just got under him and bumped him out of the way for ninth. Speaking about getting under people, fucking Ryan Mead gets under King Best for the lead on lap 9. And King's just going to let him go. Maybe fight a little bit back as he gets under him in the grass. But it looks like Ryan Mead's going to hang on. Maybe lead the lap here. Hell yeah. As now King settles for second place. And while that's going on, third place is catching up. Panos in fourth. Shag in fifth. Kevin Conway trying to catch up to Shag. And we got everyone trying to play catch up right now. As lap 20 will be the halfway caution here. As, oh no, King almost losing it in the grass right there. Drifting the corner, got a little scared right there. Don't know what the fuck happened, but nice driving by King to keep the car under control and not lose that much ground to the first place car. Amp Irish is going to catch him if they keep driving like this though. Panos cruising in 4th. Shag still in 5th, so see if any one of those drivers can maybe catch up. Maybe get something better, maybe not wreck on the first turn or first lap. As Ryan Mead's starting to pull a little away from King here on lap 11. And King's just trying to cruise right now at Amp Irish, trying to catch up, lead a couple laps, but we're going to jump to lap 22. Why? Because the caution came out, a little 2-lap break, and here we go, clusterfuck turn 1. After pit stops, no really big changes in the leaderboard. So Ryan Mead still the leader, King's in 2nd, Amp Irish is 3rd, Mike Canty's in 4th. So he moved up quite a bit. Shag fell back to 9th as we got someone in the grass, not really sure who. But Ryan Mead still hanging on to the lead until King gets under him here. King got a little love bump from Mead, sent him back to 3rd. McKenzie in 4th, as you see the gap between the first 3 cars and the next couple cars. As Kenzie's going to try to hold on to 4th spot. With Panos and Great God right behind him. Mead's trying to hang on to the lead, as you see King getting under Amp Irish. And Team Dynasty right now running in 7th, as you see some cars going in the grass, and we got King in the wall. What the fuck happened there? As it looks like King nipped the grass and sent him into the wall. Tough break for King. Didn't hurt him that bad. He still has a chance to get a top 5 finish, but he needs something to get back all the way up into the 1st and 2nd spot. And you gotta feel for him, because it's just been every week on a weekly basis something has happened to him. But anyway, Great God in 4th spot. Another car that dropped out of the race will be Mike 88, as his car couldn't get the handling down. His car acted like it had a down cylinder all race, so he'll pack it up and go home with a nice 11th place finish. As we watch fucking King Best right here, who's driving angry, if anything, as he's gonna try to go under Mike Kansi. Fucking Shag trying to battle his way up, as King gets around Mike Kansi. Shag trying to fight back up into the top. Ryan Mead just trying to hold off Amp Irish with 15 laps to go. And we got King trying to fight back, as he's now in the top 5 after passing Kansi. And we'll see if anything happens here, as King might not be a little happy with someone up there. But we got a nice little 4-car fuck fest for fucking 3rd spot, as Kansi goes into the grass. Ryan Mead's still the leader here. Amp Irish, who's been on that fucking awesome hot streak, cruising in 2nd, trying to maybe get a top 3 spot. Panos in 3rd, Great God in 4th, Mike Hansi in 6th, Shag in 7th, Kevin Conway 8th, Gleason's 9th, and 10th is Team Dynasty. So, we still got 14 laps to go. Anything can happen, and anything will. Like Ryan Mead leading. And Amp Irish trying to size them up, maybe. Maybe he's just cruising in 2nd. We got Panos trying to catch up to them. Great God trying to catch up to them. King Best trying to catch up to him. And Mike Canty actually lost some ground to King. So now he's got Shag hot on his ass. We got Kevin Conway battling Gleason for 8th spot. And we got Team Dynasty just rounding out the top 10, trying to figure out something. As Ryan Mead trying to hold off Amp Irish for the next 12, 13, 14 laps. As you see the gap right there, not that much, maybe just about a couple car lengths, but anything can happen here, as this track's so small and anything happens in the blink of an eye. As you see the gap from 2nd to 3rd spot, and we see someone out in the grass, in the sand, that was King Best, and we got someone else out in the sand, that was Shag. So we got cars everywhere. Everyone's using the full fucking track. as fucking Ryan Mead's using every part of the fucking track to hold off Amp Irish. As we're coming to lap 29. And Panos still third, Great God still fourth. King, after eating dirt for a little bit, is still fifth with Kanzi hot on his tail. And where did Shag go? We don't really know. As Kevin Conway's trying to run him down, Gleason in ninth, Team Dynasty back in 10th. But back up front, nothing has changed. Still the same length. Looks like Amp Irish isn't gaining anything on Ryan Mead or losing anything. And Panos and Great God look like they're not catching up either, or losing ground. So lap 30. Here we go, fucking Panos in third. Great God fourth. Fifth place is King Best, with Mike Kanzi right behind him. And Shag trying to catch back up to Kanzi as you see fucking Kevin Conway get sideways and bump into Gleason. So we're gonna have some nice battles for spots as Team Dynasty and Kevin Conway got together and Conway ate dirt. So not too sure what happened there, as it looks like Ryan Mead pulled a little bit on Amp Irish, but not a lot, as both cars get a little loose coming out of the first turn. Panos trying to catch up, Great God trying to catch up, and King Best trying to get back up to that lead after getting overdriven into the corner. As it looks like Shaq What the fuck happened there? As that had to be the weirdest shit I've ever fucking seen. As we're gonna go to lap 36. Can't really explain what the fuck happened to me. But I'm right behind Shag now. And it looks like Amp Irish and Mead are still 1 and 2. Kevin Conway fell back to 10th. As you see, it looks like Ryan Mead pulled a little bit on Amp Irish. Not by much. And it looks like Panos is catching up to Irish. Great God cruising in 4th. King Bass cruising in 5th. Looks like Kanzi got back around Shag. And remember, these two had a history with each other at fucking Cote or whatever the fuck. Or Monaco. So, who knows if they've forgiven each other yet. As they're battling for 6th spot. Meanwhile, back up front, everything looks to be under control by Ryan Mead. As he's trying to come home for a win. We got fucking Amp Irish now under pressure from Panos. And if Panos can get second here, it'll be a great points day for him, with Dragon finishing dead last and Mike Kanzi not in the top 5. As we got Shag back around Kanzi again. We got Amp Irish under pressure from Panos. We got Ryan Mead just taking it with 2 laps to go. As it looks like Panos is going to get under Amp Irish and maybe take 2nd spot, but Irish is going to fight back and try a nice little crossover move as they're side by side. Looks like Panos is going to be able to hold him off for a little bit. As fucking, I get a text. Fuck you. Fucking Panos. Let's see if he can hold off Amp Irish for 2nd spot. As we see other battles in the field here, Gleason and Team Dynasty, and we're gonna watch Ryan Mead come take the white flag. And who the fuck's gonna finish 2nd? As Amp Irish goes under Panos in turn 1. Looks like they're gonna come out side by side. Amp Irish passes Panos back. Let's see if Panos can fight back any. As it looks like Ryan Mead's probably gonna end up winning the race. As Panos is trying to size him up. Amp Irish goes down the block. Just a couple more turns. As it looks like Ryan Mead is going to take a checkered flag right here as he spins him across the line. Hell yeah, good win Mead. And side by side is Panos and Amp Irish. As I couldn't tell who got that, but it looks like Panos. Not by much. But that would do it here. And peace out, guys.